WDSU.
And right now, all new at noon, we are still following breaking news. Neighbors, business owners, all really reliving the panic outside of the Republic overnight, with one person dead and 11 others hurt. This as bullets rang out. It's yet another deadly bar shooting in New Orleans in just 1 week. WDSU's Shay O'Connor is there for us on South Peters with what they're learning all new at noon. And Shay, we're still waiting to hear from the chief, or really the NOPD, about this latest act of violence.
That's absolutely correct, Brandy. I've been speaking with people who were here last night who tell me that things were going normally. It was a fun night until gunfire erupted and they started to hear gunfire outside of this club during an event called Church on Sundays. Now, I'm told the event is typically held at the Fillmore, but last night it was held here. At last report from NOPD, 11 were injured in this mass shooting and one woman is dead. Now, out of respect for the family of the woman, I will not say her name. Witnesses tell me a little before midnight, at least one man started firing shots. As many were either in line outside or walking into or out of the Republic nightclub here in the 800 block of South Peters. Now, we just spoke with a witness who says she knew the woman who was killed. They actually attended high school together. She says she was walking out of the bathroom when she heard a hail of gunfire and immediately ran for cover. She says it took a while before the people inside were able to leave, and when she did, she saw all of the people just all over the place, blood all around on the other side of the street. She describes those horrific moments. Take a listen.
There were so many people by the door, so I had no choice but to run into the bathroom. And when I went in the bathroom, I found out that's when the shooting was outside. I saw people with blood on their shoes. They had blood on their clothes. We were hiding in the bathrooms. We just we didn't know what to do because I didn't know if they were coming inside. I didn't know if they were already inside.
And Randy, just to reiterate, it has been 12 hours and there's been no press conference when it comes to NOPD or really any updates. We're going to continue to keep you updated on the situation as we find out more information. And in the meantime, if you do have any information that could lead to an arrest, you're being urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 822-1111. Reporting live, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
And Shay, this just in from Council President Helena Moreno, who's calling that shooting incredibly tragic. And she says she's got a lot of concern that we might see more situations like this when the state's concealed carry law goes into effect, which is going to make it much more difficult for the NOPD to maybe take guns off the street and prevent the shootings. She cited legislation by Representative Alonzo Knox or Kirk Talbot, maybe getting that approved. So at least New Orleans would help carve out some protections in some of these high traffic areas. She goes on to say that these two pieces of legislation demonstrate that there is bipartisan support for common sense regulations. She goes on to say the victims of this shooting are in her prayers, and she has been in contact with Chief Kirkpatrick to try and ensure that whoever did this is arrested quickly. Now to our other big local story this afternoon, as a governor